Well, hello YouTube and welcome to another video. And today we're going to be talking about my GoPro setup because a lot of you have asked about it, so here they are. And let's get into the video. Here is all the equipment that I use. I'll put all the links in the description below so it will make it easier for you to find where to buy these from. So it revolves around the GoPro Hero 8 which I use. I found that these work very well for me, and you can see on the other side that the door is different, so it means that they can be powered all the time. This does mean that it's not officially waterproof now because there's a hole in it technically, but I've used it in rain and it's been fine. This is, they call it a roll cage, which the camera goes into, and it also means that you can replace the screen here, which I have done a few times because like a big stone has hit it, so I'm glad that I had that because otherwise it potentially could have damaged the screen of the camera. This is the microphone that I use, which is a Rode one. It's got good reviews and seems to be fine for me. This is a GoPro large roll bar mount, and also the GoPro mic adapter there. And hold it in place with zip ties. It seems to be the best way, that I've found, for it to kind of stay in place. And then we're going to need some cables. So here is the cable that I use to connect the mic here to the mic adapter. And then we need another cable for the power. So that's a USB-C to a USB-A. So it goes from the power bank that I use and then into the mic adapter again. And these Velcro straps are what I use to hold the wires in place so they don't flap around, so I don't have to use like zip ties, and they're reusable and they hold them in place really well. So the main point of doing this is just to get some better sound basically, because the GoPro sound isn't that good, or the microphones on it aren't very good, especially with all the wind noise. So here is where the microphone, or where I have it, and it's zip tied to the tunnel bag, and here is where I have the power bank, so it's easy to change, and the cables that go into it. So I could use the USB power that I've got from the car, but I generally use that to charge my phone, and I've got two cables as well, so it just kind of makes sense. There's a quick charge one as well, so it works really well. And the cables go here and then underneath the tunnel, and it's got duct tape to hold it in place, so you can, you can't see it at all, but obviously the seat's not there at the moment, so you can see more because of the seat not being there. And then so yeah, it goes across the back panel here, again using duct tape, and then up the side, and then it kind of stops there, and then I can either choose to tuck them into the boot or to carry it on and up on the roll bar basically to put them onto the cameras. So here they are if they're not being used. They're just tucked away in there so you can barely see them, so they're there ready when you do want to use them, and then if you don't want to use them, you just tuck them into the boot. So it seems to work. It's quite a neat solution, I think. So here are the cables that are coming from the power bank and the microphone, and they're using these Velcro zip ties, which gigs they can come off and on. And then here's the microphone cable, it goes into the mic adapter, and then here is the power that powers it as well. So I should have said before that the kind of case that the GoPro's in, which they call the roll cage, you do have to cut a little bit out of it so you can power it. It's not probably my neatest work, but it works. And then there you go, you plug in the mic adapter in, and then here's some sound of what it sounds like basically. And this is just an evening drive, so the picture quality isn't amazing because it's in the dark, but these guys kind of egging me on, so I've revved it a little bit. agree that's some okay sound, or definitely better than not having an external mic anyway. So as I've got the two, so I've got the top one, and then that one's a rear facing one, and again it's just got a cable, exactly the same setup as the other one apart from not having the mic connected. So it's just got the power coming from exactly the same place, but I would quite like to add another microphone, and well, the same microphone but put it in the boot, mainly because I had a handling day recently, and there's a bit of skids going on, and where the microphone was, you can still hear it a little bit, but it would have been nicer to have a second microphone so you could have heard the tyres a little bit better. So maybe a sneak preview now. Well, hopefully this has been quite informative of showing exactly what I use. I'm not saying that it's the best setup that you can use. I would quite like to try a 360 camera to see what that's like. Well, can go into that another time. The GoPro Max that they have has been out for quite a long time, so I'm expecting there to be a new version of that. I don't know if that will happen soon, but if it does, then I'm pretty sure I would buy that just to see how that is. But yeah, hopefully you've learned a bit today, or well, at least can see what I use. And like I say, I'm not saying that it's the best setup that you can have. I'm sure there's better ones, but mine's, well, I've tried and tested it, and it's okay. I do have two Hero 8s, as you can see back there. I've also got a Hero 10, a GoPro Hero 10, which I'm recording on now, which I like for doing things like this because there's a screen at the front and things like that. And having a few cameras means I can just pick this one up as well, and I don't have to mess around, because when I first started I only had the one camera, which was quite hard to either take it off the car, and it's a lot of messing about. So having a few more makes it a lot easier. So it makes making the videos easier. So hopefully that shows a little bit, but I don't know, we shall see. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.